Hey, this is Rich from HouseBarons.com and HouseBarons on YouTube. Welcome to Sycamore Cove. We actually renovated this Sycamore Cove lake house. We just wanted to make a video to show you all the many features of this house. And we're gonna start in the basement, and then we'll work our way to the main level. We'll go up to the bedroom level and then the attic, show you how to operate various features, and then we'll go outside and show you some of the features on the grounds. All right, so we'll start out down here in the basement, and what I wanted to show you is over here at the bar, we have this very cool mood lighting, and you can see that we have it programmed on a fade feature, so it's slowly fading from one color to the next, and I think there's something like 16 different colors that it'll do, but if there's a certain color that you like, if it's going to be around Halloween and you just want it to be orange, you can put that setting so it's just orange, or you could do green, red, blue, you know, pretty much anything you want. We keep the remote for these lights in the bar here in the top drawer, and there it is. And so what you have to do is go down here, and the controller's up underneath the bar. So just as a reference point, there's the drawer we got it out of. So you got to kind of kneel down here, and you can see the on button is there and the off button is there. So here, I'll hit the off button and the lights went out. I'll hit the on button and they're back on. And these are all the different things. You can hit any of these solid colors if you want it to do a solid, and these other buttons here will control the speed at which the lights change if you like to do multicolor. And so you can just kind of experiment with that, or you can just turn it off if you don't really care to have it. But anyway, we think it's a cool feature that kind of sets the mood down here. This cabinet here is an electronic dartboard, and it's a really cool game. If you've got a big group, I believe it goes up to 16 people, so it's like super fun if you've got a large crowd and you can all be playing the same game. And so this is the instruction booklet for it right there, and you can learn about the different games. But to turn it on, so first off, make sure it's plugged in right down there, and to turn it on, you just hit that, and then you can hit the game menu to decide what game you're going to play, and all the games are listed right here. So the one that I think is the best is called American Cricket, is game number 4. So right there you can see that says game 3. So we're going to try to go to the game menu, and there we just put it to game 4 right up there. And then you choose, using this menu, you can choose the number of players, and it's very cool because you don't have to keep score. The machine keeps score for you. Stand behind where the chairs are here. Anyway, it's a very fun game, and we keep extra darts over here. Sometimes the darts will kind of break apart, and you can just reassemble them, put them back together. But we keep spare darts over here. Try to play some of these dart games. They're really great, especially American Cricket.
Player 1.
Very fun game. You should give it a try. Okay, so this is the basement bathroom. It's got these very cool little handles. What I wanted to show you is the stopper. So like you're gonna put your contacts in or something and you want the stopper on, you just press on that. Now, the stopper will work. And then when you're done using it, you just press on it again. So that's kind of cool. All right, here's the game machine that's in the basement, and it's very cool. All the old arcade games, I think there's like something like 412 games on here, so it's pretty much anything you can think of, like Pac-Man and I don't know, Galaga, Centipede. So anyway, there's a menu right here. You just use this joystick right here to just pull it toward yourself, and it'll go down the list, and push it up and it'll go up the list. So anyway, the game that I like to play is called Centipede. There it is, number 33, Centipede. And then you just hit the 1 person if you're going to do 1 person, and hit the 2 person if you're going to do 2 person. We'll select 1, and it takes a little while to load. but then it'll keep these high scores until the game gets unplugged and it erases them, which is kind of cheap. But anyway, the game's fun. So hit the one person again and it'll show that. Hit it again. Just keep hitting this like one person thing until the game starts. And now the game's going. And you see we can move it around, and it's hard to play the game and hold the camera. Let me see if I can put it here on the chair. So anyway, the game is a lot of fun. Definitely give it a try while you're here. Try to keep your high scores, put your initials in at the end, have a friendly competition. That's a lot of fun. And I just wanted to show you one thing on it. There is a volume control, and it's this little round knob on the back. We're on the bottom. On the bottom on the right side is this little button. If you turn it to the right, the volume goes up, and turn it to the left, the volume goes down. Definitely give the arcade game a try. You'll have fun with it. All right, so this fireplace is a gas fireplace, and this is the remote control for it right here. We usually keep it right to the left of the fireplace, and it's pretty easy to use. All you have to do is hit this top button right here, and see it says thermo off. Click it again, and now it says on, and it's going to click like that for a while, and just give it a little chance, because right now it's just trying to start up. It's shooting some gas out. There it goes. It hasn't been on in a while because this is the middle of summer. So anyway, that's what it looks like. And this is called a ventless fireplace, and what's super cool about it is, first off, it's fun just to look at it, but secondly, it actually emits heat. And it will heat up this entire floor if you leave it on long enough. In the fall, winter, and spring, when it's a little chilly out, it's really awesome to have this fireplace on if you guys are doing just activities on the main level. This is really important. When you're done using the fireplace, please be sure to turn it off. So like if you're going to bed, don't just leave it running. Oh, and one other word of caution, we don't have any protective screen on the front of this. So if you've got little kids running around here, you probably only want to put the fireplace on after they've gone to bed. So to turn it off, just tap it up here at the top again, and where it says on, just hit that, and now it says thermo off, and you can see it just went off. It's easy to use, and it's a really fun feature. All right, so we put in this faucet, and it's a touch faucet, which was very handy for us when we were renovating, because we could just kind of hit it like that. Not using our hands that were all grimy, but we could just hit it with our forearm. But so if you want to put it on and off, all you got to do is tap it. And so it's very convenient. You can control the amount of flow of water. You push it up and it'll be less. Pull it down, it'll be more. And then going to the right is hot. Coming to the left is cool. And so once again, just to turn it off, you just tap it. All right, so before, this house had this massive range hood in the middle of this room, and it blocked the view of everything. So we did a very cool solution over here. This is our cooktop, and it has an exhaust fan that comes out of here. It's kind of like James Bond. So what you do is open this, and the remote for that is right here, and all you got to do is hit this on button. Press it, and then check that out. It's coming out of the counter. And then we have ducting that goes all the way outside here, and so it takes your exhaust right out. And then you can put it on higher. I think there's 3 speeds. Or you can go lower just by hitting these buttons here. And then when you're all done with it, you just hit the off button, and away it goes. And what's super cool about it is now that exhaust fan is out of the way, and you can see the whole view of this open great room. All right, so we have this double oven. It's got a gazillion features on it. The easiest way to work this oven, like I'm just talking about if you just want to heat something up and that's all you're trying to accomplish. Just open it up, put your food in there, close it, and then hit this express button. And that'll go for 30 seconds. So You know, it can't be easier than that. So I'm just gonna let that go for like 10 seconds and I'll get it out of there. There's the timer. Ah, that's nice and warm. See, it worked. You can also select the time. There's time on off and you spin this dial. So that's like 4 minutes. If you want to do something a little more elaborate than just heat something up, just hit the help button and then turn this dial to select what you want to do. So like that's bake, that'll heat a beverage, broil. So anyway, there's all kinds of different things you can do with that. It'll walk you through step by step. You'll figure it out. This is the Keurig, and you can make a bunch of great drinks, a bunch of different beverages from coffee to hot chocolate. And so basically the first thing you do is fill this, it detaches. So go fill that up with water to the line that's marked on there. And then you just hit this button right here, which is the power button. And then the water is going to begin to heat up. And now when it turns green, they have heated up. Just come over here and select a pod from the tower of pods. All right, so then pick the pod of your choice. There's an old one in there. You just pop that one out. Put the new one in. You don't even have to open it. The machine, and then just push that handle down and you're ready to roll. So you hit this button, which is going to be the cup size you want. And so you got small, medium, large. Now look at it, it's rolling already. This machine is super fast, and that whole procedure took probably a minute. So now you've got a wonderful cup of coffee to enjoy. Give it a try. Here in the garage, it's a bit of a mess now. We're working on trying to get it organized. It's our last room in this whole place that we need to figure out. Anyway, I wanted to show you a couple things in here. So we've got these life jackets here, and they're for your use. And just this last season, the lake patrol people are demanding that anybody using a paddleboard or a kayak have a life jacket with them. So they gave a warning to one of our guests, and it was going to be like a $300 ticket. So definitely, for your own safety, have one of these in your kayak or on your paddleboard. And also so you don't have to pay some crazy fine if the patrol people stop. And they come down here a lot. So just to give you the heads up. Over here are just a bunch of different floats, and feel free to grab whatever you like. There's a pump right down there, and you just pump them up, go down to the lake and float and have a great time. Now, my nephew Caleb made this. This is called Cornhole, and we usually put our cornholes on outside there in the grassy areas, and we throw across the stream. So these are the bags for them right there. And that's a really great game. So if you don't know how to play cornhole, just look it up, just Google it, and pretty much guaranteed you'll have a fun time with it. And our fire pit is really awesome. So you're gonna make s'mores or just hang out around the fire. We usually have our saws over here on the side of the wall, and feel free, any wood that's on our grounds, you go ahead and collect it and saw it. And there's also wood available, I think, at the grocery stores that aren't too far from here. All right, so now we're on the bedroom level, and just wanted to show you a couple of things in the different areas up here. So going down the hallway here, in this room, there's these little trees, and what's kind of fun about them is if you plug them in, they light up. Hey, check that out. There's 3 of them. There's one over there, and there's one in the back. So at night, if you plug all 3 of them in and they're all lit up, it looks very festive in here. Over here, this is an incredible unit. It's called the DIY Mr. Cool that we installed, and there's this handy remote control right there. You can change the temperature up and down, whatever you want to do. Anyway, it heats and cools this room very well, so you should be quite comfortable if you're staying in here. All right, so here in this guest bath, we have this kind of cool feature down below. That's called a floating vanity that we installed. We've got this little, it's almost like mood lighting, and you can put it at any color you want. or you can have it change. We like to put it on, that's called a slow fade, and it goes from color to color. A reason to leave it on would be so that your group can find the bathroom pretty easily at night. It works just kind of like a giant nightlight. And so the secret to this is in the drawer here. It's got this little remote. So if it's distracting to you, you can just turn it off, and you turn it on. Just hold it underneath here and we'll hit the off button. Now it's off. Now it's back on. And then you can make it just one solitary color if you like, or you can have it strobe. It can fade fast or slow. Anyway, you can play around with it. We just think it's kind of a cool lighting feature for a bathroom. All right, so in this TV, there's this crazy thing in the 70s where they used to have like these electric fireplaces, and evidently that trend's back. So it's actually in this master TV. And what you can do is put that on, and it makes that like this little crazy fire. If it's cool out and you guys are here during the winter, if you hit this button right here, that actually is a little heater. And like right now, just after a couple seconds, that's shooting out some pretty warm heat. Very fun little feature, especially for any of you that are vacationing at Sycamore Cove during the winter. If you use the heat feature, be sure to turn that off at some point because it gets the room really quite warm. So moving on into the master bathroom. Just wanted to show you how to operate this. This is a very nice faucet. What you're gonna do is turn it on and off by going with this and pull it out. Just pull it away from the faucet and that turns it on. And then if you turn this valve, that makes the wand work. Only caution, when you stand up to get out of the tub, if you're right under here, just be careful that you don't run your head into the chandelier. And then when you're done taking a bath, this is the drain. So when it's in the down position, it's closed. And then when you move it clockwise, that allows it to drain. All right, so this is going out in the master bathroom on the back deck. And out here, I just wanted to show you, this right here controls our outdoor lighting, just the Edison bulbs that are over the back deck. So we plug that in, and all of these lights come on. At night, those lights look really cool, so you should definitely plug that in. And then please unplug it here before you guys go to bed. Okay, so going upstairs into the attic, here's our little stairway lighting. Those are the lights there. There's 3 there, and then there's 3 that go across the top. So just hit those, hit that, and these 3 come on. And what's cool is we put dimmers in it. So this has this little slider here. Just press it up to have it be real bright. But the cool thing is, if you press it down, you can have some kind of theater lighting, you know, just like a little barely lit. And then this other one, this switch operates the 3 along here, and it's the same. You have a little dimmer switch. This little slider right here will control the amount of light on those 3. So anyway, you can make the lighting look pretty much however you want. These chairs are really comfortable and super cool. So to operate the chairs, here on the right side as you're sitting down, you just press the left button here, and that makes the footrest go up, and it's now reclining the back. So you can just press the right button to put everything back how it was, and just experiment with that. But the feature that I wanted to show you is right here, there's a USB port. So you can just plug in whatever device you want right there. You know, you can enjoy all kinds of movies up here, or Netflix, or whatever you want, game system, whatever you care for. And you know, if you're plugging in your devices, you pretty much don't have to leave this room unless you need to go get some food. All right, back outside. Hopefully you guys will get great weather like we have today. Look how beautiful it is out here. A whole bunch of the fish are out today. So this waterfall should look like this in the upper pond. And if it ever isn't working, that means more than likely either we've had too much evaporation and we need to raise the water level. Just contact them if something isn't working. And then the stream should be looking like this, nice and active. And down here, the lower falls should look like that. And the water level in these two ponds should be about that level. So if something isn't working, more than likely it's just a water level issue. So if you let them know about it, they can fill them back up and then everything will work great like this again. All right, now we're on the back deck and the birds are singing for us. So as soon as I said that, they stopped. There they go. Anyway, hopefully you'll have a chance to use this grill. This is a really wonderful charbroil grill. And what we could show you here is this gas line is on. So when it's in line with the pipe, that means it's on. But you might come here and find it like that, which means the gas line is off. So all you'd have to do is a quarter turn to the left. And now to light this grill, just open it up, turn the burners on, and then just hit this little flame and it's already going. So you can see in there the little blue flame. And then you can close it to heat it up. And then hopefully this gauge will be working to let you know the temperature. And that's it. And when you're done, just be sure to turn all the burners off. And that's as easy as it is to work the grill. There are several kayaks and paddle boards for your use. Just be sure to have a life jacket with you. There's also an awesome fire pit overlooking the lake. Our channel on YouTube is called HouseBarons, HouseBarons, and we post videos to show you how to do home repair, DIY home repair. But we also do series videos where we show how we renovate an entire house. And over the next months, or possibly even year, we're going to be posting a series of videos to show how we took this house, and it was really a dump when we first purchased it, and made it into this beautiful lake house. If you have any questions about anything, just contact Lori, the property owner, or James, the property manager, and they will try to get an answer to you as soon as possible. Well, that's it. Now it's time for you to have fun. So we hope that you enjoy your time here at Sycamore Cove.